I want to thank the City of Hope and the Construction Industry Alliance for this year's honor. This recognition goes far beyond any one single individual. It is really about a culmination of the people that you have surrounded yourself with over the years. Over the past 30 years, I have worked with a great group of individuals starting at Genstar Land Company, Newland Communities, my dear friends at Richmond American Homes. I am now a proud member of the New Home Company, a company that was founded over a decade ago by its four founders, Larry Webb, Tom Redwitz, Joe Davis, and Wayne Stelmar. The company is a place where team members, homeowners, and trade partners are truly valued. It is my new home and I couldn't be prouder. I hope each of you can find some small way to share in this recognition this evening, knowing that it truly takes a team to achieve success and build great things, and that it goes far beyond any single individual. When I was approached a little over 18 months ago about to be this year's honoree, my first initial reaction was that I couldn't possibly match up to those that came before me, leaders who I greatly admired and respected from afar. I also didn't want to let down the City of Hope, knowing how important this event is and the money that is raised to go towards the fight against cancer. As I reflected, I grew more and more comfortable with the thought that maybe I could provide a different perspective as a current patient at the City of Hope. Maybe you can see through a small glimpse in my eyes the incredible efforts and work that is being done by City of Hope by its staff, doctors, and researchers. Like most of you, both my family and I have been greatly impacted by cancer. During a 10-year period of time during the 1980s, I lost a sister to leukemia, a brother to AIDS, and a sister to breast cancer. I was fortunate enough to be surrounded by an incredible support system, including my two parents and my loving and strong sister. They taught me what it was, not only what it was to love, but to withstand and persevere. Nearly 3 years ago, I was diagnosed with prostate cancer. I'm one of the lucky few. I had a dear friend at the New Home Company that referred me to City of Hope. Within 1 week, I was being seen. As most of you know, that's just not possible with healthcare in the United States today. Those of you that have seen this year's invitation or video have heard me talk about the incredible support and love I've received at the City of Hope. How every interaction with staff members over the past 3 years can be described as nothing less than exceptional. The love, the care, the willingness to listen, and to show patience. Like so many things in our life, it's impossible to describe an experience, feeling, or sensation. I will never be able to adequately describe what it's been like to be a patient at the City of Hope. I truly wish I could take you into that large waiting room where you see patients, their family, their loved ones, as they await blood tests, lab results, or next steps. To look around this room and see all of the diversity of patients that come from different races and economic backgrounds. To look into their eyes and see a mix of fear, hope, and desperation. Just looking for an answer, someone who really cares, someone who will just sit down and listen to them. I can honestly say over the past 3 years that every interaction I've had with a staff member at the City of Hope is exactly that. On a Sunday morning this past June, I will never forget this cry that came from the backyard as my wife, Christy, learned that her mother, Bonnie, had terminal cancer. Again, we are one of the lucky few. We immediately reached out to the City of Hope, and they responded with a mix of love, hope, and inspiration. My mother-in-law, Bonnie, passed 5 short months later. While this wasn't what we had hoped and prayed for, we'll be forever grateful for the love and support that she received from the City of Hope. I can remember all those late night calls that the loving staff made to my wife, Christy, lending support, giving updates, and providing hope. The customer experience offered by the City of Hope is like nothing I've seen in my lifetime. I can't think of a better cause for each of you to support. I want to thank all of you who contributed to City of Hope this year. I can't express enough how touched I am and how much I appreciate the support you lended both me and the City of Hope. It's my hope over the next 10 years that you will continue to support this worthy cause. If I had one thing to ask, is that you'd find time over the next 12 months to tour the City of Hope when things open up. I can promise you, if you'll just take 2 short hours to walk the hallways, sit in that large waiting room and observe, to talk, listen, and learn from the doctors and researchers, you'll be hooked for life. I want to specifically acknowledge the incredible efforts of my team at the New Home Company. Thank you for all of your love and support over the past 4 years and your incredible generosity. Specifically, Kevin, Bill, Megan, and Melanie. I can't thank you enough for all that you've done for me in this effort and all of the money that you've raised. And to all the New Home trade partners, thank you for your incredible generosity. I would also like to acknowledge the efforts of the Construction Industry Alliance team that not only supported me this year, but have given their efforts over the past couple decades to support the City of Hope. Pat, Ken, John, Shonda, and Gina, just to name a few, you have provided an example to all of us as to what giving back truly means. Next, to the City of Hope team, Sarah, BK, Hector, and Ken, thank you for all the support over the past 18 months in your friendship. Ken, Christy and I will be forever grateful for all that you've done personally for our family. That will never be taken for granted and never be forgotten. God bless you, my friend. Finally, I want to thank my wife, Christy, and my 4 beautiful daughters, Madison, Mackenzie, Landon, and Layton. Without your support and love, I would be nothing. Christy, you're not only the partner that I ever dreamed of. You exhibit these traits of love, giving, compassion, and strength. You have made me a far better man. I'd like to dedicate this year's event to my father, Buck, my brother, Lane, my sister, Lauren, my sister, Robin, and my mother-in-law, Bonnie Gellerman. Thank you again, and God bless.